2.7. 2.7. Solve proportions using cross products. The cross product simply means the product of the numerator of one ratio and the denominator of the other ratio. So algebraically, what that means is if A over B equals C over D, then A times D equals B times C, where B and D do not equal to 0. Numerically, you would take the 3 in the numerator of one ratio and multiply it to the denominator of the other ratio and set that equal to the numerator of the other ratio and multiply that to the denominator of the first ratio. Note, 3 over 4 equal to 6 over 8 means the same thing as 3 to 4 equal to 6 to 8. Then 4 and 6 are called the means of the proportion, while 3 and 8 are called the extremes of the proportion. Okay, the next vocabulary word, scale. Scale relates the drawings or models, dimensions, and the actual dimensions. Example, 1 inch to 12 feet on the floor plan means 1 inch in the floor plan represents an actual distance of 12 feet. Scale drawing is a two-dimensional drawing of an object in which the dimensions of the drawing are in proportion to the dimensions of the object. And now we have a scale model, is a three-dimensional model of an object in which the dimensions of the model are in proportion to the dimensions of the object. We will look at examples that relate to scale drawing, and scale model a little later. But first, we're going to practice some problems involving using the cross products property. Okay, 38 to 56 equals to 19 over x. So what can we do first here? We can first simplify 38 and 19, and then 2 with 56. And now we can cross multiply. X equals to 28. One times x, 28 times 1. Okay, and now this one, we first simplify 16 with 48. And then 3 with 27. And now we can cross multiply. 4 plus w times 1. 1 times 9 is 9. And we can solve for w. And let's look at the problem to the right. We can first take out the 4 by the distributive property, and the 2 in the denominator. And then I can simplify 4 and 2. And 2 with 2. And then we can cross multiply. 1 times v plus 7, negative 3 times v plus 1. Okay, and then we have 4v equal to negative 10, and v would equal to negative 5/2. And let's take a look at one more. We can simplify 2/24, then 12. Now, then I'm going to cross multiply 2 times z plus 7 and 9 times z. Distribute the 2. Isolate the z. And z would equal to 2. Okay, let's look at this one. -2. Let's give me -3 here. And I can cross multiply. 4 plus 2w times 1, -3 times w minus 10. We distribute the -3, and then I'm going to put the like terms together. Five and 1/5. This one, 3, cross multiply, collect the like terms on the right side of the equation. Okay, part B, use a scale on a map. Recall that the word scale means a drawing's or model's dimensions to the actual dimensions. So on this map to the right here, you're given a scale. And now you're going to use this piece of information to solve the word problem. So from the map's scale, 1 centimeter represents 85 kilometers. On the map, the distance between Cleveland and Cincinnati is about 4.2 centimeters. Write and solve a proportion to find the distance between the cities. So they're asking for the actual distance. So 1 centimeters to 85 kilometers. I'm going to set that equal to 4.2 centimeters because this is the distance on the map. And we want to find the actual distance. So now we can simply cross multiply 1 times d, 85 times 4.2. And this would equal to 357 kilometers. Word problems. It took 7.2 minutes to upload 8 digital photographs from your computer to a website. Okay, so that's our ratio, 7 and 2/10 minutes to upload 8 digital photographs. So I'm going to just represent that as 8p photo from a computer to a website. At this rate, how long will it take to upload 20 photographs? So I can simplify now and cross multiply, and x would equal to 18 minutes. The next one. The ratio of the length of a soccer field to the width of the field is 3 to 2. So I'm going to write that down to the side. A scale drawing of a soccer field has a scale of 1 inch to 20 yards. I'm going to draw a picture to help me. So this is my scale drawing. Remember, a scale drawing is a two-dimensional drawing of an object in which the dimensions of the drawing are in proportion to the dimensions of the object. The length of the field in the drawing is 6 inches. So this is 6 inches. What is the actual width of the field? Explain your reasoning. So I'm going to let W equal the actual width. But before I find the actual width, I need to first find the actual length. So I'm going to let L equal to the actual length. So step 2, I'm going to set up the proportion. 1 inch in the drawing is equal to 20 yards. So 6 inches will represent how many yards for the actual length? 120 yards. Now we need to take this piece of information so that we can find the actual width. $80 yards.